Yow. What's good? It's Queenzflip. I'm in the building. I'm back. Got a lot to talk about in such little time. And first and foremost, before I get into my topics, let me say I want to put or have a moment of silence for the people who lost a family member during this epidemic. A lot of things going on today. Tekashi 6ix9ine, man, he don't learn. He's trying to bring 50 out the cage with the trolling. And, you trying to bring 50 out the cage and all that is cool, right? But stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you home, you got away scotch-free, you're home, mind your business, shoot your video in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand why people want to mess with 50 by bringing up his relationship with Marquis. And I'm going to get into me where they said, like, shout out to Mike Knox. Mike Knox and another person in the industry said that I might have started something with the 50 situation. So I'm going to get into that. But apparently, 50 did an interview with Big Boy. Salute to Big Boy, OG meteorologist. He did an interview with him, said he wouldn't work with him. He's from Southside, Queens, Jamaica, stand up. Huh? That's where he's from. He said, I want to work with him. No, keep him away. But he said he understood or he understands why Tekashi might have did what he did, and certain people in America or the people that's supporting his music or even the artists might understand because of what Tekashi accused these guys of doing. Sleeping with his baby mom, trying to hurt his mom, doing all this stuff to him. So he said you understand, but Tekashi portrayed this street level, and where 50's from, where we from, we can't condone that. Regardless of what y'all say about me, you know what I mean? Being a meteorologist is me being a meteorologist. But if you talk about my personal opinion or how I feel, nah. It's a lot of stuff that I won't stand by. But let's move forward with what I'm saying. So 50 says that. I don't think he was disrespectful. He says what everybody else says. And on top of that, I think 50 was a little more respectful. And Tekashi and 50, a lot of people say a lot of crazy things about you, homie. Ratatouille. Rat. Rat 9. 6 rat. All these stuff. And that's what they do. But 50 just gave an explanation and he did it respectfully. And then you gonna write something, being a troller, because 50 stopped trolling, talking about this wouldn't be the first time. Let me get it right. This wouldn't be the first time he abandoned his son. Why do y'all proceed to bother this man and his son, bruh? Leave him alone. Leave him and his son alone. Why do people bring up their families and joke around? That's not a joke. He don't play around with his kids. Regardless of what happened between him and Marquis, Marquis can say what Marquis says. That's his father. This is all my opinion. Marquis can say what he says about his dad. I put up a video, but I had to take it down due to the fact I had wrong information about the whole Ja Rule chain situation. Then I did my research. But when you think about it, when you look at things, you Google 50 said of Marquis. 50 had Marquis. Marquis was fly. 50, Echo, Mark Jacob walking around on a runway. You see 50 in a suit with Marquis. Something went wrong along the lines. Marquis might have chose his mom over his father. Houses burned down, none of my business. I don't know. I mean, things like that happen. You hear about it in the streets. You hear about it in the streets. So Marquis might have said, yo, Pops is wilding. Pops didn't go to his graduation. But at the end of the day, that's father and son. That's their relationship. That's between them. And I feel like, and people gonna say, well, Flip, it's public. We have an opinion. I'm not talking about the fans. No. Not the fans, not the supporters, not you people that are able to give an opinion. Fine. We talking about people in the entertainment business that want to involve themselves with the whole Marquis situation and give their opinion and sort of bash 50. He can see you. You may be tangible, and the record shows that he doesn't play when it comes to his kid. or his children, regardless. And Tekashi, I feel about you doing that, you being extra, man. Like, you did what you did, you got away. Scot-free. You got away fast. Zoom. X-Men. You got away. Nightcrawler. Disappear. Oh, wait. That's what you did. Chill. Get your money. You rubbing it in their face. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Mike Knox was telling me about academics. Because at first I'm like, and I'm going to just tell you, I asked Mike Knox on Instagram if you ain't see it, like, why do anybody care, or Mike Knox, JoJo Capone, they don't like academics. And I'm like, they're like, yo, academics your man, Flip. No. I look at things from a different perspective. Why are you mad at academics? Because 6ix9ine is his friend. He stands on that. He says, that's my friend. I'm going to back him. Where we from? We back our friends. We back, because Mike Knox also told me that he understands, you know, that Paparazzi Poe and Alpo, they father and son, so he could see why Paparazzi Poe may go a little extra hard. So I expect him to understand that, but then he told me that academics rubs it in the face. It's like a rub in the face, the way he puts this guy on a pedestal. And when he said it's a rub in the face, I said, oh, I see what you're saying. And it makes them mad because people know some of the people that were affected by that situation. But let's move to the point I'm trying to make. Tekashi, chill out. Bull out. Bull out. Stop playing around with Southside dudes, man. Can't do that. Stop talking about that man's son. See, now you trying to play and you got to understand, like, us Queens dude, well, certain Queens dude, and I'm one of them, we're very petty. Stop playing, man. We're not playing with our children. I'm not talking about the fans having like I said, the fans having their opinion. That's understood. You guys are the audience. You guys help us get to the next level, so we get it. But a lot of people want to play around with the son. Leave his son alone. He can talk about it. He can see, do the laugh. He look just like him. He like, yo, it's like two brothers. He look just like him. They look crazy, so they look just alike, Lord. Nah, so they look alike. Marquis and 50 look alike. His G's are strong. He look just like his pops. It's like, wow. Tekashi, chill out, man. Bull out. Gotta chill. That's a tree you don't want to climb up. You know, he showed you love. Yeah, he did. And on top of that, I feel that what he said wasn't disrespectful to you. He's talking about where he came from, but you want to be a troll and play around. You know what I'm saying? You're going back into your trolling ways. Don't rub it in. My opinion. Bull out. And I'm not saying you see the difference between me and other people. I'm not calling you out your name and calling you a dumb N-word or violating you or saying you. I'm just saying cool out, bull out, chill. You don't need to do that. You're going to do what you want to do anyway. I'm just telling you cool out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, you got to understand, a lot of us cannot stand by these type of antics. The Breakfast Club said they won't interview you again. People are not going to interview you based off of the fact of a lot of people were affected and you were representing a brand. And you were representing something that what you was representing in that lifestyle, you're not supposed to tell. So people that are associated with people from that lifestyle or that's in conjunction with them or close with some of them, they're not going to interview you. They're not going to shout you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I just feel like you should leave 50 alone. My opinion. You're going to do what you want anyway. You trying to bring the troll king back, he minding his business. My next topic is French Montana FIVIO Foreign. Now, I wouldn't be a real mediaologist if I didn't come here and fix this up. I did a story on Brooklyn running down on French and I did that. Yes, I did. But French did a 007 move. No, that's Twilight Zone. How'd 007 go? How did 007 theme go? Dun, dun. It loop. That's Twilight. Anyway, French, salute to you. He hit up Fivio. Fivio, what up? They came together, and now Fivio's on a remix. And I like that. Let me give French his credit, because French said, I know what they want me to do, but this is what we gonna do. And he got FIVIO Foreign on the remix, and I think that's dope. That's fire. That's a fire move. He has set an example and show that I don't need to go back and forth with you. I don't need to do that because this is minute. Shout out to Swipey. He made it. They all made it happen. Shout out to the brothers for coming together. I salute that. I like that. I wouldn't be a real meteorologist. I hyped it when he said French was fool, and I said, French, you did that old school stuff. And I got to come back and say, yo, you know what? I saw what they did. I salute them. Salute. 5E. Hey, 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 hey. Ah. Huh? You hear me? Tsunami, Eric. I respect that. I think that's dope. I think that's dope that these two brothers can come together. A lot of things can be rectified. A lot. A conversation can rectify a lot, man. And sometimes we're in our emotions and we react. But in all reality, when you have a conversation, when you feel the energy, everything becomes like this. Cool waters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to teach you today. You know, the kids that's watching. You don't always have to jump out the window. Sometimes you can pick up the phone or wait for a phone call or send a text. If you get out your ego, send a text, everything could boil over. It could not boil over. Boil over means, what's wrong with me? Give my gill, Flip. You bugging. Everything could come together. Period. Come together, have a conversation. Yo, this is how I felt, da-da-da. Ego and pride are the number one cause of a lot of situations. Ego and pride. And we got to put that away. We got to tuck that sometimes for the betterment of business, for the betterment of life, and just to have society be as comfortable as it can be. So I put respect on French's name right now. I do. Twerk, 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 twerk. What you twerking with? What you twerking with? So fat, need a lap dance. Ooh. I respect that. I do. It's a lesson learned. French set an example that, you know, he's moving out the way and letting the young boys come out. He could have gotten into his pride, like, man, come on, I'm in a better position. Nah, that's not, because his heart wasn't in the wrong place. And sometimes when beef lingers, it shows that your heart might have been in the wrong place. Know what I mean? Lastly, let me get into something I want to say. Mike Knox told me, and somebody else in the industry told me this, that I've caused trouble, or I caused the problem with 50, Bang with Smurf and Trav, and I caused that issue. And at first I was reluctant. And a lot of people, there's a rumor, not rumor, but there's posts and people saying, Flip, you are instigator. Queenzflip, you cause a lot of trouble. Queenzflip, you do this and do that. But that's how you feel. But when the people that are there, you know why the people that are there that continue to do business with me, regardless if I bring views or if I don't bring views, is because they know where my heart is. They're around me. They can feel my energy. They know we have conversations, but a lot of people don't know that. But let me get into what Mike Knox was saying, because I heard it also. Now, out of respect for the person, I'm not going to put their business out there. Person in the industry, well-known person in the industry, called me like, yo, Flip, you could have... Exact words was that I think on Instagram Live, you are not able to control it. On your podcast, you're able to do so. So apparently, what it said is that This is what I remember. And I'm going to give you to... Okay, this is what was said. What was said is that I allowed something to snowball out of... It started with me. You allowed that to snowball into something bigger. It didn't have to. Okay, I didn't think so. This is what I remember. I did a thing with Young Chop. Banger Smurf wrote, hey, yo, Young Chop said something about Trav. What he said about Trav? Cammed him up. Banger Smurf started talking about Young Chop and Trav. Yo, Chop better chill. And then somebody wrote in the comments, yo, be quiet. That's why you out there because of 50. Banger Smurf said what he said. Right? That's what he did. I said, yo, Banger Smurf, cool out, chill. I said that once. He said, nah, I'm going to go there. Cool. Now, Trav comes in. Trav is talking. We talking about Chop. Somebody said something, and then Trav starts saying, yo, I know you wanted this for a long time because I did want to interview Trav, but him and Naze just had the schedule wrong, and I blame Naze sometime. I blame him, but it is what it is. And he like, I know you wanted this and stuff, and he started to get into details. Now, Mike Knox is saying, yo, Flip, Trav was asking you certain questions. You was like, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Trav was asking me questions what I know about him. Yo, you know me since we was kids. Yes, I do. You seen me act like this. Yes, I did. I was there. So he felt like, yo, Flip, you was there since you was in the area and you from there. You should have controlled the situation better. And as a man, I can say I should have. But that wasn't my intentions. That's what I'm saying. Because I can say I should have. If it was my intention, I stand on my square. I stand in my cage. I stand in my cage. What's up? Pew, 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 pew. That's a chopper. I'll stand in my cage. But that wasn't my intentions at all. You know what I'm saying? And people close to the situation felt like, Flip, you did that. Cool, I'll take that. I'll take that and I think and I rethink it, you know? Because I'm always impartial. I don't choose sides. I don't. But if a person that I know is asking me a question, you know, I'm like, yeah, but to what extent? To what extent? So, you know, Mike Knox said that, you know, salute to Mike Knox. He told me that. It's something for me to go reevaluate, something for me to think about. You know, it's not the first time I heard it. This is why I'm addressing it, because somebody important in the industry said that to me. It was 3 people that said to me. Somebody important in the industry, somebody else in the industry, and Mike Knox. Like, yo, Flip, come on, man. That you started that whole thing. Bino also said it. Bino, you causing trouble, man. Look what you did, man. Yo, everything start with you. It's not my intentions, man. That situation, nah. A lot of things I do that's slick, and I'll stand on it. And a lot of y'all know, y'all pointing at, yo, Flip, come on, we see you, Flip. It's like a fat dude trying to hide behind the pole. We see you, boy. Boy. You throw it, what's those little blue balls? You throw it. We saw you, man. I can't hide nothing from, one thing about y'all, I can't hide nothing from y'all. Woo-wee. Can't hide nothing from y'all. But it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. It's something to go reevaluate and to look into. But URLTV.tv. I see you next time. I'm from Queens.